Okay, we'll take it this route. So, as I was saying, you cannot trust everyone, and especially with your children. There was a story that was told to me about a baby that was rushed to the hospital. The baby could not breathe, and the reason being, the mother's boyfriend was watching the baby while she was at work. And come to find out, this man had the baby sucking his penis. Okay? And he was ejaculating in this baby's mouth, which caused the baby to have breathing troubles and was not eating. So he went to the hospital with the mother, and she called the child's father to come to the hospital. And the child's father was asking all of these questions regarding what was going on with his baby. And the boyfriend was just looking like he was guilty. And the daddy commenced to beating his ass. Okay? So, if that's not the sickest thing you have heard, and what I'm trying to get you all to become aware of is, a lot of times these people are no strangers. They are in your family, they are friends of the family, and that is how uh, this sexual abuse comes about, which also leads to all kinds of abuse with the adults as well. Because if you're doing this to children, I can only imagine what you're doing to the adults. So what I want for you all to become aware of is that these predators are very, very close. A lot of times they're not strangers. They are your boyfriends, they are your husbands, they are your cousin, your brother, your uncle. And there are even women out here that are sick like that too, and they are molesting your little boys. So beware of people that are always wanting to be around your kids, taking them off, taking them away, and watch the reaction of your children when those people are around, because these are people that they are comfortable with. They don't feel like anything is wrong, and that's how they get subjected to child pornography and that kind of thing, because these adults are telling the children that they're not doing anything wrong. So we are just living in a sick world. We're living in a sick world, and you just have to be very conscious of what's going on, and make sure that wherever your children are, that they are safe, because and when they're spending the night at other people's houses, just make sure that there's no abuse or anything like that going on in the house of these people, because when you just let these kids go, you are sometimes just subjecting them to a lot of bad things that can happen. And I was just very disturbed by that story. And I was also told of another instance where the boyfriend was keeping a lady's daughter, and she just happened to come home from work early, and at the door she could hear her baby screaming. And when she walked in, this man had her 7-year-old daughter straddled over his lap, trying to force himself inside this baby, and then turned around and jumped on her, the mother. So it is a lot of crazy things that are going on in this world. And believe it or not, like I say, it is so much closer than what you think it is. These are not strangers. These are not strangers. These are people that we have allowed in our homes, in our lives, and that is causing us all kinds of grief and pain. But I want you all to be aware of these kind of situations, because it happens at very young ages, and it causes a lot of dysfunction. Like I said before, we all have some kind of dysfunction going on in our lives, and if you know of children or people that are going through this kind of thing, please suggest or find out where you can get them help, because there are places out there that will help. There are all kinds of counseling. If you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Parkland Hospital is a place that I know that you can go and report those kind of cases, and they have counselors there that can help you along, because that is traumatizing. And it's hard to get yourself together, and we're talking about children. So if it's traumatizing for an adult, can you imagine what your baby is going through? So this is the reason why, Satan is messing with the connections today. I had to just do a video just on my camera, because he just did not want me to get this message to you guys today. But I want you to listen to it, take heed, and be a part of the community that is going to reach out and help someone to get past these kind of situations, and so we can empower these young people and women to have healthy lives and live free. So anyway, I got to get on back upstairs and get some work done around here, but I did want to share that bit of information with you all. So you all continue to pray for me. I will pray for you, and hopefully together we can make this world a better place to live in. Y'all have a good day.